And Phil, we were just talking about that even though, this may now be taken care of, you still have the question of liabilities. And presumably, I'm guessing that's why you still have a hold on the stock until we have more certainty on that front. One of the latest estimates that we got was from Oppenheimer's Fadl Gate. He says that all of the total tally could be about $50 billion. What's your thinking on what kind of money we could be looking at here?
It's really hard to estimate because when I looked at it, you can't really find a comparable. We had the Valdez oil spill, but that was in Alaska. It was a finite amount of oil that spilled. It was in cold water. You had Ixotok back in '79, which was in the Mexican side of the Gulf, but the water wasn't as deep. You had the big dumping of oil by Saddam in Kuwait during one of the wars back then, and that's warm water like this, but again, it was a little bit different, and that was a lot of oil in a very short time. So it's hard to come up with a comparable. We don't know for sure how much, we heard lots of figures about how much may be dissipating, but we don't know for sure how that's going to work. That's an advantage that we have here is warm water helps make the oil dissolve. So when I look at all those things, it's really hard to know what the number is, and I feel like if I put a number out there, it's just my guess as opposed to somebody else's guess, and I don't really like to guess on something like that. So I have not put out a formal number, but that $30 to $60 billion range is generally where most numbers fall.